Okay. 85 as indicated. Of course, it probably might not be that fast, but
right on, Jewel. Let your spirit be free. With the wind at your back and the whole
I told you I knew where I was.
Jewel. Let your heart be your guide. In the depths of the thunder, it's your rant and your ride.
All right, so just doing a little ride here on the GasGas. No, I think I rode it once pre-summer, last spring. I haven't really ridden it. This is the last bike to pay off, so we are just working on that. But it's working on winter time, right? Today's gorgeous. Yesterday was blowing like 40 plus miles an hour. It rained or sprinkled, whatever you want to call it. Really nasty day. And anyway, winter's upon us, so I wanted to burn out that tank of gas since it's been there for 3 months easily, and put a new tank of gas in it. Alrighty, so back out in the dirt here. A different riding experience than the Husky 350. So I guess what I mean by saying that is I'm not used to a two-stroke power band. Like I said, I mean, they're similar, right? They're two strokes more similar to a four-stroke now. But they're just shorter between gears, for sure. Sort of between gears. It's a gas. Gas. It's a gas. It's a gas. Here comes somebody. Here comes somebody way over yonder. A UTV or a pickup truck, maybe a rancher. Gotta be careful. Always looking out for dust. You know, sometimes you can't see it coming around the corner. That's why you look way out down the road. Gotta make sure he sees me and doesn't take up the whole road. Oh, cattle truck. Yeah, let's turn around and get out into the desert. There was a little road right there, but I thought I'd connect it, but yeah. Empty cattle truck. I just didn't want to eat all the dust. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Huh? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube I used to be watching because he did all these races, I think around southern Vegas, maybe California, and Arizona. I don't know parts, but he rides a Sherpa 300. And he rides the crap out of that thing. Very impressive. Yeah, I saw that road going off. I should have taken it, but you can barely see it. It's like a 2-track. I mean, I should be okay out here. We have goat heads. but we don't have any cactus. Well, we do, but not very much cactus. Yeah. All right. You know, I think the suspension is pretty close to the same as on the 350, but I could be wrong. But this suspension feels a little bit more compliant than the 350, but you know, the 350 weighs, well, I've got Farkle on it too, so it probably weighs 8 to 10 pounds more than this one. Maybe a little bit more, could be less, who knows, but I think it's about 10 pounds more. It could be a little more because I got a little more Farkle on it, and of course, 4-stroke engines way more than 2-stroke engines, but the bikes on paper, when you looked at them on paper, this bike was only 6 pounds lighter than the 350. You know, for a 2-stroke, you think it would be easily 10 pounds, 12 pounds lighter. You know, and they feel about the same. I mean, does a 2-stroke feel a little lighter? Maybe, just because of the power delivery. I mean, it's definitely flickable, right? So it feels like it, and I have the different tires on here, so it feels more planted. It feels a little bit more flickable than the Husky. I'm gonna have to check my tire pressure when I get home, because I don't mind where it is right now. It feels good. You know, it doesn't feel like the front wants to push out, skate out. Feels like it's sticking. That's my biggest issue with low tire pressure. It's not the back tire, it's the front one. You know, I don't like the way the front tire usually likes to push out. There again, you know, the front end of this 2-stroke is probably quite a bit lighter than the Husqvarna. sometimes it just feels like you're hitting a light switch. Woo-hoo! But I'm not minding the tire pressures where they are right now. I put air in the tires right before I left, and my tire pump isn't like super accurate, so I pumped it up to 20, which probably means I got 16 or 17. Should. Maybe I'll check it in Yarrington. Woohoo! Somebody else. Here they come. See, on 2 strokes, you feel like you need a 7-speed, not a 6-speed. Give me 7 gears. And I'm riding a little bit sloppy today, and what I mean by that, I usually hug the crud out of my tank and side panels with my knees, and I push left to right with them, but I'm trying not to totally scratch up the plastic. You know, one of the reasons why I haven't been riding this, just because it's not paid off in case I had to sell it. I didn't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it, but, you know, so that's kind of why it sat all through the summer. And it would still be sitting, but I'm thinking, yeah, for winter time, it needs to have new gas in it. Not 3 or 4 month old gas. Should get some new gas in there. As indicated. Of course, it probably might not be that fast, but okay, I guess I left that vehicle in the dust.